So I'm on Her Slave. I'm not doing well today, guys. I'm in an absolute fog. I don't know why I am. I'm working on getting a sit down scooter. That way I can go outside and do some outside Charlotte type vlogs. I'm listening to Alan Watts. I adore this man. I really do. And this is my whole point of what I'm going to say. I'm going to get away from this because I've heard him. There's this girl.
Hi, guys.
By the name of It's Gabby. God is working it out for you. I agree. God of the universe, God of nature, God of everything. So my question to It's Gabby is, whose God are you talking about? Whose God are you talking about? Well, I bet you I can guess. Let's hear her. And I adore her, It's Gabby. She's a sweet girl.
Hope you're having a great day so far. God has been surprising me a lot about how He works on things. And do you want to say anything, sir? I think you just want to come. Okay. God creates things out of nothing. Everything that we currently see right now, anything that He has created, for example, you didn't exist before He had the idea to create you, to place you in your mother's womb.
It's Gabby's using YouTube's. Oh man. I tell people there's no reason. This is a 13-minute vlog. Why are you editing? I mean, I can scratch my nose. Is that freaking you out? Should I edit that out so you don't see me scratch my nose? I adore this girl. She is gorgeous. I really like her. She's got 16,000 subscribers. So like I said, I'm an old man. And no one cares about old people. I mean, let's face it. We're dinosaurs. I just had a guy ask me if I like Nirvana. You know.
I find it interesting to think like this because most times in our lives we're trying to figure out what God's about to do, or we're trying to figure out like how He's going to make something out of nothing. That's what He does, but that's what He's best at.
Okay, let me explain something to It's Gabby. Can you describe me? Have you seen God? Whose God are you talking about? There are a lot of religions out there that talk about God. And it's their God. As I said, a religion basically worships a deity, a God, and they describe the type of God they worship. As I've said before, and yeah, I like to do Christianity, what the heck. As I said before, the New Testament God and the Old Testament God are two different gods. They're not the same God. I adore young Christians, I really do, and the fact that it gives them joy to their heart. I can remember when I was young, I got into Christianity. Why? Because it was taught to me as a child, as a little boy. I went to Sunday school at Calvary Presbyterian Church on 4th Street in Charlotte, North Carolina. And I was a good little boy. I was a good little Christian boy. And we talk about cults. We talk about being brainwashed in a cult. Basically, what the church does is it asks you blindly to believe in a Son of God. There is no such thing, nor will there ever be, as far as I know, the possibility of a woman that is a virgin to get pregnant and bear a child and deliver a child. A baby. I don't see how it happens. As I've said before, this girl has the most pleasant smile on her face, and Christianity as a religion can help you grow as a person and become a better person and to achieve your goals. That's the reason why you'll hear me in my vlogs. I'm not against Christianity in no way, form, or shape. Period. I'm not. I know a young girl right now that is an incredible violin player and is going to grow up and be an incredible musician. Her whole basis in life is based on Christianity. But me, as a 69-year-old man, I've been in sales and I understand marketing. I understand how to market something. If you have a religion and you just simply say this, there's this baby that was born of his mother. The dad was a carpenter, so he learned that trade. He was given a gift. People are given gifts. You know, they're inertly are in life to do specific things. Being a gift of a musician. Maybe your parents have no musicianship. I was born with the gift of singing. Not everybody can sing. So that was a gift given to me. Jesus was given a gift to preach, to tell people how to live a better life. There are no miracles. There's no raising anybody from the dead. He's just a regular man that does good things and preaches. He is too popular, and basically the Pharaoh and the kings and people in authority get upset. They decide that they're going to bring him up on charges. He's done some things that they don't think's right. He is put on a cross, because at that time you put on a cross and die. And he dies, and that's it. That's all. Do you think that would ever even float as a religion? No. You have to market something. You have to make it bigger and better. As I've said before, and many a times, I have some lemonade in Charlotte Dentistry, a great dentist place. I get my teeth done. I got some lemonade. Would you like to buy some lemonade? No. You're going, no. Thank you anyway. I appreciate you asking, but I've got ice cold water I can drink out of my refrigerator or from the spigot if you're lucky to have good water. And that's it. It's over. But if I say, I've got some lemonade that is outstanding, it will quench your thirst. Oh man, when you get in your mouth, that tartness is just right. It reminds you of when you were a boy with your father out working in the yard, and mommy's and your mother says, "Do you like some lemonade? Homemade lemonade." This is almost just like homemade. And I guarantee you, if you drink this, it's better than water because it'll quench your thirst longer. And you'll be very much satisfied. Just give it a try and see if you like it. I know that you will. The likelihood is you're more willing to buy the lemonade, right? You're more likely. I'm not saying you're going to, but it's more believable because you're thinking, gosh, he's right. If you look at the early church, you'll see that Christianity written in the Bible had to be sensationalized. It had to be built up to be bigger and better so that it would be I'm sorry, Hindus. I'm sorry, Muslims. I'm sorry, Taoism. I'm sorry, Judah. Well, I can't say Judaism, but I can. But Christianity is the best marketable religion ever. And it is widely known throughout the world. The reason why I don't buy into actual Christianity is what it has become and what it was. People, and now this very sweet girl, it's Gabby, you can really get involved in the fact of the belief that God is there and working for you in your life. But my question is, actually, truthfully, deep down, it's you. That's who it is. It's you. Now, I'm doing some basically on this YouTube because I don't have but 4 subscribers, and I feel like I need to beef it up a little bit more. I'm a poor, poor boy. Very poor, poor boy. Let me tell you my quick story. Being raised in the church, basically going to religious schools. I mean, Hargrave Military Academy is heavily Christian oriented. I mean, we had chapel service and everything. And I was sung in just about everything. I sung in contemporary Christian type stuff. I sang at Myers Park Presbyterian Church for 13 years in many different performances written by, John Rutter to Bach to Mozart to all the greats. Flore, I adored Flore. Just outstanding pieces that I've sung. But what I have found that we are human beings, and we are put really in this life, and I don't read a script, guys. This is coming out of the old brain. I'm doing pretty good. What I'm trying to say is, as human beings, we have to have something to believe in. And we do, because we have to make sense out of our lives. We're thinking beings. Cats, dogs, and animals, they think, but they can't reason. We're reasoning. That's where religion comes in. It is the fact that I don't believe in Christianity. I believe in a man called Jesus. I believe that he is indeed a type of person that has showed us a better way to live our lives. I realize I don't have long to live. I'm at the end of my years on this earth. And the fact that I do believe deep down that when I die, and that's it. Because, I'm in a situation where I've got gastrointestinal problems. I'm in pain. I have some arthritis now sitting in my hips. I'm getting a cane so I can get around better. The cool thing about it is when you die, anything and everything that's going on with you is gone. It was like a guy that had a channel that was so powerful that he was actually dying of cancer. What happened was he had radiation done, everything was fine, then the cancer came up with somewhere else. After a while, cancer was throughout his entire body. He was dying, and he knew he was dying. And in his vlogs, he said that death will take away the sting of my pain that I go through every day. I mean, I can't even imagine what it's like to have cancer. I do remember a girl that was so sweet and so lovable that I knew at a young age died of cancer. I got to see her vivacious personality, her love for everybody. I saw her lose weight down to just basically skin and bones, and she died. For me, death doesn't scare me because I realize it's a gift the same as birth. When you're in your mother and you're in the embellic fluid, I think I'm saying that right, and you're comfortable, you're happy, and then you're pushed out of this canal into a light and you're scared to death. And you don't know what to do. My whole point is that being scared to death, were you scared to be born? Yes, you were very scared to be born. So as an old man, I'm a thinker. I think things through. That's what I do. And dying is eternal peace. No more pain. No more pain. Now, my watch it's Gabby, she's a sweetheart. I like her a lot. She's such a pleasant girl and a pleasant smile on her face. But guys, Christianity is a marketable religion. You know, and I've been in marketing. I had a business in mobile auto detailing. You know, if I just walked up to a business and walked in there and say, hey, I got my van out here, I'm washing cars if you need anybody want to wash them, okay? Bye. And I go sit in my van and I'm waiting for somebody to say, hey, wash my car, here's my keys to my car, can you wash it and wax it and clean it for me? No, it didn't happen. I had to come up with unique ways to go into this business and get them to want to have me do their cars. So what I did was I gave them specials. I gave them, pictures of cars that I had done before. So I marketed my business so that it would grow and become bigger and better. And that's exactly what Christianity did. Exactly in a nutshell. I'm going to listen to this Gabby. She's a sweetheart. Guys, I ask you to come to her channel and subscribe. I have nothing against Christianity when it comes to helping people grow. But my whole point is, when you get old, your views may change. That's pretty much it, guys. Peace.